Well, let me tell you what happened yesterday. I called this so-called recruiter back to see what he's got. And just like I thought, he just immediately started barging into my personal business. This is why you've got to beware of these people that sound so official out there, and they're nothing more than sharks. Anyway, this guy wanted to know, as a condition to go on further, what I made last year. And I said, well, you don't need to know that. All you need to know is what I need now. Anyway, he got a little ugly, and believe me, I can put my ugly hat on too, and I could do a good job of it. And I did. The conversation did not end well at all, and I made it crystal clear that I had no tolerance for bullshit, and I wasn't going to tolerate anybody meddling in my private affairs, and I well advised him to take my name off his list. Let me tell you something, the way these people work, they work at home, they got a deal going with the network of employers, they get 1% of your yearly salary as a fee, which is straight up BS to begin with. Or in some cases, let me make it clear and plain, they get an amount equal to 1% of your yearly salary. It just depends on the setup, but 1% is the standard fee. And in addition to that, the reason he was so insistent into sticking his big nose into my business about what I made was because they get a bonus for how much they can Jew you down on your salary, which is very offensive to me. Anyway, so that did not end up well. Please beware of these people. Number two is a little later, I get a phone call from a lady named Linda Hernandez. She said, I'm with so-and-so life insurance company in such and such town, which is close by. And I had a little bit of a belligerent tone. Of course, in their feeble minds, these people think they're being assertive when they're actually being offensive, and they don't know the difference. I said, well, what do you want? Because I knew what was coming. And she said, well, I want you to come in so I can talk to you. And I didn't really say it very politely either. I said, no, I'm not interested. And I'm amazed. This experience is new to me on this round of unemployment, because I have my resume posted in several places, and I'm getting these there is not a single solitary item on my resume to attract the legitimate interest of a life insurance company. Yet I've gotten notice after notice after notice of these people, all these life insurance, life and casualty, all this BS, which tells me that they are skimming the internet big time, skimming resumes, desperate looking for what it is. I tried this many years ago, and believe me, this is a dead-end street. If you're the salesman type, then you can make a go of this, and there are very successful salesmen, if you're that type, that can do this. And otherwise, it's a scam. It's a scam. They'll say, oh no, it's legitimate, we have this and that and that and that and that. No, unless you're the salesman type, this is a scam. And they go through tons and tons and tons of people. And for me to be getting so many notices that these people want me to sell their stinking life insurance tells me they're skimming over, and there's not a single item on my resume that would legitimately attract their attention. Tells me that's just another scam. Please, people, please, brothers and sisters, please beware of these scams out there. And it's only going to get worse as the economy deteriorates, and the slippery slope is getting steeper every day as far as our economy. things are going to get much worse, and you're going to see these scams and people just their attitudes just, I mean, go down the crapper even worse than they already have. So please, people, be careful of these scams.